Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about something that feels a million miles away when you're just starting out, but is actually one of the most important things you can do for your future self. Retirement. I know. It sounds a little boring, right? You're thinking about your next vacation, not what you'll be doing in 40 years. But what if I told you that spending just a little time understanding this now could literally be the difference between a future of freedom and a future of financial stress? Stick with me for the next few minutes, and I promise to break down retirement planning into simple, actionable steps that anyone can understand. We're going to demystify all the jargon and show you exactly how to get started, even if you only have a little bit to invest. This is your first step towards building real, long-term wealth. So, where do you even begin? The most common, and often the best place to start, is with a workplace retirement plan. You've probably heard of a 401k. If your employer offers one, this is an incredible tool. Think of it as a special savings account designed for retirement. Money goes in directly from your paycheck, so you barely even notice it's gone. Here's the magic part. Many companies offer something called an employer match. This means if you contribute a certain percentage of your salary, say 5%, your company will contribute money to, often matching your contribution dollar for dollar up to that limit. This is literally free money. I can't stress this enough. If your company offers a match, you should contribute at least enough to get the full amount. Not doing so is like turning down a pay raise. It's the single best return on investment you'll ever find, guaranteed. Now, you might see two main types of 401ks. The traditional 401k and the Roth 401k. What's the difference? It all comes down to taxes. With a traditional 401k, your contributions are pre-tax. This means the money is taken out of your paycheck before income taxes are calculated. This lowers your taxable income for the year, which is a nice, immediate benefit. You'll pay taxes later when you withdraw the money in retirement. With a Roth 401k, you contribute post-tax money. You don't get a tax break now. But the incredible advantage is that all your withdrawals in retirement, including all the growth your money has made over the decades, are completely tax-free. So, which one is better? A common rule of thumb is if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket in retirement than you are now, the Roth is a fantastic choice. If you think your tax rate will be lower in retirement, the traditional might be better. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either, and some plans even let you split your contributions between both. The most important thing is to just start contributing. Okay, so what if you're a freelancer, a gig worker, or your employer doesn't offer a 401k? Don't worry, you have excellent options too. This is where the IRA comes in. IRA stands for Individual Retirement Arrangement, and it's a retirement account you open on your own through a brokerage firm. Just like 401ks, there are two main types, the traditional IRA and the Roth IRA. They work almost exactly the same way in terms of taxes. With a traditional IRA, your contributions might be tax deductible now, and you pay taxes on withdrawals in retirement. With a Roth IRA, you contribute with post-tax money, and your qualified withdrawals in retirement are tax-free. The Roth IRA is a huge favorite among beginners, and for good reason. Imagine all the compounding growth your investments make over 30 or 40 years. All of that can be withdrawn tax-free. It's an unbelievably powerful tool for building wealth. For 2024, you can contribute up to $7,000 a year to an IRA, or $8,000 if you're age 50 or over. Another great option, especially for self-employed individuals, is the SEP IRA. SEP stands for Simplified Employee Pension. This plan allows you to contribute a much higher amount than a traditional or Roth IRA, up to 25% of your net adjusted self-employment income, with a maximum limit that's quite high. This is a fantastic option if you have a profitable side hustle or run your own business and want to save aggressively for retirement. The contributions are tax deductible, which can significantly lower your current tax bill. The setup is straightforward, and it offers a lot of flexibility. It's a bit more advanced, but if your income as a freelancer starts to grow, it's definitely something to look into. For most beginners, though, starting with a Roth IRA is a perfect and simple first step if you do not have a workplace plan. Now, you've opened your account, whether it's a 401k or an IRA. The next question is, what do you actually invest in? You'll usually see a list of options, like mutual funds and ETFs. This can feel overwhelming, but here's the simplest strategy for beginners. Look for a target date fund. A target date fund is a fund of funds that is designed to be a completely hands-off investment. You simply pick the fund with the year in its name that is closest to when you plan to retire. For example, if you plan to retire around the year 2060, you'd pick a target date 2060 fund. This single fund holds a diversified mix of stocks and bonds. When you're young and far from retirement, it will be invested more aggressively, more stocks to maximize growth. As you get closer to your target retirement date, the fund automatically and gradually becomes more conservative, more bonds to protect your savings. It's the ultimate set it and forget it option, and it is a brilliant choice for anyone who doesn't want to worry about managing their own portfolio. Another excellent low-cost option is an S&P 500 index fund. This type of fund doesn't try to beat the market. It simply aims to match the performance of the 500 largest companies in the US. By owning this one fund, you are instantly diversified across a huge swath of the American economy. Famous investors like Warren Buffett have recommended low-cost S&P 500 index funds for the average investor for years. They have historically provided solid returns over the long run and typically have very low fees, which means more of your money stays invested and working for you. You won't really go wrong by consistently investing in a target date fund or an S&P 500 index fund. The key is to pick a strategy and stick with it. Let's talk about the single most powerful force in your retirement account: compound interest. Albert Einstein supposedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. Here's how it works. You invest your money, and it earns a return. The next year, you earn a return not just on your original money, but also on the return you earned the year before. It creates a snowball effect. Let's imagine you invest $200 a month starting at age 25. By age 65, assuming an 8% average annual return. I know we've covered a lot, so let's quickly recap the beginner's game plan. Step 1. If your job offers a 401k with a match, contribute at least enough to get the full match. That is your number one priority. Step 2. If you don't have a workplace plan, or if you've gotten your full match and want to save more, open a Roth IRA. It's a fantastic tool for tax-free growth. Step 3. Inside your account, choose a simple, diversified, low-cost investment, like a target date fund or an S&P 500 index fund. Step 4. Automate your contributions. Have the money come out of your paycheck or bank account automatically every month. This removes emotion and ensures you're consistent. Step 5. Be patient and let compound interest do its magic. Don't panic during market downturns. Just keep investing consistently. Your future self will be incredibly grateful. Starting your retirement journey is one of the best acts of self-care you can perform. It's about giving yourself the gift of future financial freedom, choice, and security. You don't need to be an expert, and you don't need to have a lot of money to start. You just need to take that first small step. I hope this video has helped clarify your options and made the idea of retirement planning a lot less intimidating. You can absolutely do this. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future videos on personal finance and investing. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. Until next time, take care and start planning.